Hi everyone, it's Leonore. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. I am doing a reading on Cancer. Hi Cancer. It's been a long time. I have a couple of readings that I did for Cancer, but they were very miniature readings. So if you want to look at any other Cancer readings that I've done on my channel, you can. I did one for Saturn that's retrograding right now in its home sign. That's a biggie. It will affect a lot of the collectives here, us earthlings on Earth. So I do all signs, but they're miniature readings. Also, I did one for the full equinox. There's a lot of scorpionic energy right now. So I would suggest to also go to the full equinox readings. I do all signs, miniature readings. But the last time I read for you, just you, Cancer, was back in the summer. And listen, it doesn't matter when these readings were recorded and uploaded. What matters is that you're listening to it at the moment you need to listen to it. Tarot card reading is not linear. It's it's whenever you were meant to tune on to listen to your reading, it's when it was supposed to be heard. Okay, so if it resonates, that's amazing. I always leave my email in the description box, so if you want private reading, please book one now. I will be charging sooner than later, like real soon. I've been doing it for free since I've opened this platform. But since I've come full circle with all my zodiac signs, and Cancer, you were my third, I will start charging in November, $22.22 in case you're asking. Okay. So welcome, Cancer. This is just a reading. This is not an insight of your zodiac sign. However, if this is your first time watching me, I do integrate astrology with tarot card. And I come to find out that a lot of people do like to hear about any insight or information about their zodiac sign or any other zodiac sign they're interested in. So I will do that with you, Cancer, but not today. This is just a reading. And I did Aries reading just last night, actually. So I also will do some insight and information on Aries, okay? So excited to research both of you signs. I love researching and talking about zodiac signs. I will go into a little bit about it right now before I start the reading. So in case I didn't mention who I was, I'm Leonore, Soul Searching Tarot. And I welcome you, all of my viewers that have supported me in the past months since I've opened my platform. Really appreciate the support, okay? All right, so Cancer, you are the fourth house in the zodiac wheel. You represent the home, the security, the foundation, home. I said home, but real estate and money. That's what I meant. You represent the mother or the influence of a mother or lack of mother, lack of there of a mother, you know. But even if you weren't raised with a mommy, grandmothers are a great influence. Any female influence actually represents your house. And so it is very important to know that about your zodiac sign. Cancer is all about comfort and foundation, and so you really need to know that you are influenced by the people that raised you. That is the house, whether you're a Cancer or not. And speaking about, you know, the houses, birth charts are very important. I do tell my viewers constantly to check out their birth charts. I will leave the link below in the description box on how to get your birth chart. And the way you obtain it is by putting in your date of birth, where you were born, because you need it for time zone reason, and definitely try to put the time if you can, because that gives you your ascending sign. If you don't know the time, that's fine. Just hit unknown. But because I'm reading for Cancer, I invite people that have a moon placement. If you know your birth chart and you know that your moon placement is in a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, please listen to this reading because it is affecting the scorpionic energy that's affecting us right now. It's pretty intense. We are not looking for superficial relationships. And when I say we, I'm Scorpio, Sun in Scorpio. My moon happens to be in Aquarius, which is not a water sign, but I do have Scorpio influences all over my chart. And if you have water influence, water zodiac signs, again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, especially in your moon placement, yeah, definitely listen to the reading. If you're cross-watching, I invite you as well. But the moon, which is your ruler, Cancer, is a cardinal sign. And it's all about taking action, okay? So it is very influential as far as the person or the people that raised you. And in this case, Cancer is all about mommy influence or female influence, as well as dad, because Capricorn is the opposite polarity of Cancer, and Capricorn is the father of the zodiac, whereas Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. It represents emotions. I mean, that is for all water signs. You know, the fact that the new moon just recently was, or still is, in Scorpio, I'm sure in the last few days, you have been affected by this moon. And so, again, that meaningful relationship, you know, you're not looking for shallow relationships. And it doesn't matter if it's family members, lovers, if you're in a marriage, friends, you know, superficial do not need to apply at this moment for water signs. We're not about that shit, especially with the new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio likes to dig deep in their emotions. They are all about inner psyche emotions. And speaking about inner psyche emotions, Cancer, you have intuition. Moon represents intuition. All right? As well as the inner part of yourself and your mood. That's what moon represents. And so, like I said, I invite you, if you know your birth chart, if you have a water placement in the moon, inside the moon placement, the new moon will probably be affecting you. It's going to go into Sagittarius, which is a fire sign, but I feel like the moon is messing with us water sign. I got fucked with over the new moon just recently, man. Listen, I'm all about right now, I'm not into relationships. Like, I'm like, you know, work. I have that Capricorn type of mentality right now. And the funny thing is that I have a Cancer in my Saturn placement. And so the opposite polarity of Cancer, like I said, is Capricorn. And so I've been doing well. Like, you know, relationship for me has never worked out. It's in Saturn. It's in the karmic planet. It's in the time planet, the god of time. So, you know, I have no control of that. I'll find a relationship that's, you know, serves me well when I find it. It's just the way it works. That's Saturn. And speaking about Saturn, you know, I did do a Saturn video, miniature reading for all signs, because it is right now, it's in its home sign of Capricorn. and that is affecting us earthlings here. Okay, so I'll try to remember to leave the link for now that I mention it. But you should also look at the video. You should also look at the fall equinox video. I also do miniature readings for all signs, just because of this intense scorpionic energy, that water energy that's going on. It's in the sun right now. It's in the moon. It's in Mercury. It's going to be in Mars, or it's already in Mars. Like, it's just a lot of influence, hardcore. I mean, these planets are near the Earth, so it's going to affect us, especially us water signs. Hold on to your seats. Real quick, not digressing, I was thrown for a loop. Emotions knocked on my door one day and said, "Oh, Leonore, want to play?" And I was like, "Okay," as a water sign. And, not that I got my heart broken or anything like that, but I was disappointed because, like I said, we are not looking for superficial relationships, shallow relationships. We're looking for deep, meaningful relationship, and that is the scorpionic energy that's happening right now in the universe, okay? You want that security. Right now, you're very sensitive to your environment, especially as a water sign. All right, and don't be surprised if even if that didn't happen to you and you're being very nostalgic about your past relationship. Holy shit! Hold on to your seat. It's gonna stick with you. The good news is that the new moon in Scorpio is waning. It's in crescent. It's in a crescent moon right now, as I'm speaking today. But yeah, I had to like snap myself out of it. Like, hey, emotions out. I'm trying to deal with you right now. I'm trying to make money. All right, so as a Cancer, you do represent your water sign. Like I said, represents water signs are all about emotions, and it does represent either the father and mother, or it's the influence of your home. Okay, foundations that could be money wise, home wise, family. It also represents who you are, how you feel. And also it does represent money and real estate. So that's the fourth house. That's what Cancer represents, okay? So the moon affects the zodiac sign, okay? So that's why I'm inviting people who have moon placements in water signs, which is, again, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, to also listen to this reading, if it resonates. Okay, so that's that. Let's start your reading, because again, this is not a insight and information of your zodiac sign. I just wanted to give you that really quick astrology information. Okay. I shuffled already and meditated over these cards, folks. In case you are wondering, they have been touched by spirit. I'm going to use my Mythic card along with my Native American cards, which I do integrate them in one big pile, as you see here. And I will clarify them with my African American tarot. All right, so let's look at this spread, shall we? So first card that came out is Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, it is a foundation. It could mean a beginning of a new foundation. It could be friendship, it could be family, it could be love, it could be career, new endeavors, entrepreneurship. It could be a gift, it could be an apology. but it's something coming towards your way for sure. I like to show the cards before I move on to the reading. Now, I don't read my incorporated cards, the Mythic and Native American cards, in reverse. If you know anything about tarot, some readers will read their cards in reverse, and I don't do that with a few of my tarot cards. I don't do it with this deck. However, for some reason, the Page of Cups, I'll show it to you in the upright. The Page of Cups came out in the reverse. All my decks are upright. For some reason, this came out in the reverse. And it could have been the way it fell, and that's fine. I'm still gonna keep it the way it fell, because that's the way it was shown to me. But the Page of Cup, well, it's a younger energy for sure. It could represent your child or children. Let's move on. I also have, oh God, I got this one also came out in the reverse. The Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Let's show it to you in the upright. Let's see how she's sleeping. However, there's all types of transformation happening. You know, when I see butterflies, I just think about transformation. Transformation has a lot to do with Scorpio energy. And speaking about Scorpio energy, the last card is the Judgment card. Pluto. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. Remember I said there's a lot of Scorpionic energy? All right. So give me a moment. I just really want to... Okay, I'm going to leave it like this. I put the Knave of Wands in the upright by accident, but Spirit's telling me to just leave it that way. And it's for a good reason. So when I look at the Ace of Pentacles, Cancer, I'm looking at you holding on to something. Remember I was telling you about that nostalgic feelings we may be getting from the past? You know, those past relationships that wants to emerge and fuck with our psyche. It's happening. And then when I look at the Page of Cups in the reverse, it looks like there was some type of remorse from a younger energy. Why do I feel action with this Page of Cups, though? I mean, okay, so look how peaceful this little teenager, whatever kid is. Like, I mean, this cup represents emotions, right? This is the Page of Cups. Cups means emotion. It's a water sign, so it represents Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And to me, I think he's or she is pretty peaceful. Energy, the energy, it has no sex boundary, by the way. It's just energy. But whoever this person is, and it could be also interchangeable. So if it's not you, it's the other person. To me, when I look at this little child, it looks like they're planting. It's like they want to plant this seed of emotions and let it grow and just watch it grow. But first, it was in the reverse. So when I look at it in the reverse, when I'm looking at this in the reverse, along with you holding on to your memories or someone holding on to you, memories. It's just memories, because when I look at this snake, I don't know if you could see it very clearly. See how this snake is holding on to this egg, and there's like this Native American eyes closed. It's like almost thinking and daydreaming You know, I just feel like there's someone daydreaming, thinking about you constantly and holding on. Or this could be you, just holding on to those memories. And then when I look at the Page of Cups in the reverse, I just see action. It's just like, you know, I planted my seed of emotions. It's not growing. God damn it, I'm going to take some action here. So then the next, the Knave of Wands, Wands represents fire sign. So either you're dealing with a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, or you may have that in your chart, or they may have that in your chart, whoever you're dealing with. But again, it's that daydreaming, you know, nostalgic, so water situation. Like, but you know, when I look at the Page of Wands, or the Knave of Wands, I just feel like, you know, and I'm sorry if this offends anybody, but when I see this person laying down with this little smile in the face, doesn't it feel like they're masturbating or jerking off to you? This is what I do after midnight. I mean, not only are they thinking about memories with you and holding on to those memories and tired of waiting around, but when they really think of you, man, this is so sexual, it's not even funny. All right, so then the major arcana that came out is the Judgment card. And I told you it does represent Pluto. So Judgment is pretty intense. Judgment, to me, it is the last card of the spread, and then I'm going to clarify with my African American tarot. And then at the bottom of the card, just so you know, because I always like to read the bottom of the card, the Empress. The Empress represents abundance. Somebody, you know, it could be a pregnant person or the mother of your child, father of your child, but it just represents abundance. I feel like you or someone is thinking about this Empress. And then I see the three of Swords. God, I'm gonna just keep going. Sorry, the Three of Swords, and then the Seven of Swords, which is telling me that there was some deceit, lies, definitely heartbreak that happened. So you either recently broke up with this person, or maybe you haven't been together for quite some time. But definitely, whoever this is, it's not someone you're dating or committed to. Yeah, I don't see any type of like recent, like, I don't see a relationship that you are currently having with this person. And if you are, it's maybe has friends or co-parenting, you know, shit like that, you know, like it's just, we broke up, it's over, let's move on with our lives type of shit. So then when I see like the Judgment, again, look at this Native American, just like pondering. I mean, the buffalo spirit is there, which is, you know, an omen. A good omen, by the way. Buffalo is considered a good omen in the Native American tradition, but it's again that, like, that sadness, that remorse, almost as if justice was served to whoever this is, whoever this applies to. Okay. You know, I mean, I did see this Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. The lies, heartbreak, and deception. and now you want to come back. This is what I meant about emotions just started knocking on my door over the weekend. Like, what the fuck? I'm not trying to go there. And yeah, because of the full moon, I had to go there. I mean, the new moon in Scorpio, I had to go there. I can't wait until it's in Sagittarius. Fire sign. Sex. I'll just give me the sex, please. Leave the emotions behind. I'm too busy with my life. I'm saying that lightly. I don't condone you just having sex and just bouncing, actually. I'm not about that at all, especially around these times where the energy shift has been changing in timelines, and I talk about bloodlines, and I really don't. Actually, if you know me, if you've heard my channel, in some of my videos, I don't condone shit like that. Just be celibate. It is the time to be celibate. Okay, I'm gonna stop here for a second. I'm gonna leave the Judgment card. All right, so I'm clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. So, yeah, somebody really wants to come back to your life. This is the Five of Pentacles in the African American Tarot. It does depict the African culture and the traditions, as well as the Western culture, the African Americans. The depiction of maybe the 18th, 19th century that depicted the African Americans, in early 20th century, I would say, as well. So that little corner is like the Western part of African Americans and how they live their traditions here. And this is, I mean, I'm not saying African Americans live like this in Africa, but I love this deck. It's a pretty interesting, unorthodox tarot deck. But the Five of Pentacles usually means someone being evicted from their home or kicked out of their home or wanting to come back home, which is what I see here. Somebody wanting to come back. And I don't like this energy, to tell you the truth. I mean, yes, you know, sometimes people want to fucking pull a Lazarus. It is Lazarus season. People want to come back from the dead. And all of a sudden just want to like reconcile and shit like that. And don't be surprised if this happens, or if this is happening to you, okay? Yeah, I sense that they're coming back. Let me tell you something, whoever I'm talking to. I mean, obviously it's a Cancer reading, so I may be talking about you, Cancer. Or someone that, you know. This energy right here, you're looking at it in the upright, but it came out in the reverse. That's why I don't like the energy. This person right here has been eyes on you. You know, see, I don't like that the eyes are placed here. Now, usually I don't read the card. I just read the energy. This person, the fact that I see the eyes on this foot here, it likes to, I want to say almost borderline stalk you, and this could be through social media. They could be stalking you through social media, if you call it stalking, really. But the fact that the eyes are placed on their feet, I should say feet, I kept saying foot. I know what I'm saying, it's feet. I wouldn't be surprised if they follow you around, is what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if this person talks behind your back. And I don't think it's bad things about you. I think this person wants to come back in your life and want to take care of you, maybe want to have a second chance. All right, so then when I clarify the Page of Pentacles, the seed that they were trying to plant, or maybe that you were trying to plant to make the relationship grow, but it just didn't grow. I see the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is, again, a card that I saw at the bottom of the deck with the first spread. It's deception. It's fucking lies. You were deceived, Cancer. You thought that the relationship was going to work out, right? But it's in the upright. It's in the it came out in the reverse, I should say. And you see the relationship now for what it is. It didn't work out. It didn't work out, right? However, there may be some type of reunion. It could last a day. It could last a week. It could last a month. It could last a year. I think you're trying to talk yourself into the relationship, into this Lazarus relationship that wants to come back. You know what I mean? This reconciliation. You're trying to talk your way into it. You're like, maybe I should work it out. I almost feel like you're deceiving yourself, Cancer. Don't do that to yourself. Remember, you are the sign of intuition. Moon is all about intuition. Listen to your intuition. Listen to it. Now, I am talking about love and relationships and stuff like that. I don't know why I wanted to go into it, but this also can mean business or career or real estate or endeavor. I'm just not feeling that energy though. It is a general reading. I would tell you if I feel that energy. I just kind of don't see it that way. Yeah, I'm not going to read it that way. It definitely has to do with some type of relationship from the past. And to clarify the Knave of Wands, you know, the happy girl or happy boy at nighttime. Look at that happy face. You know, they are, you know, with the butterflies that I see over this lady's head, you know, the transformation, it looks like they did transform, you know, it's like they want to, or they need a conversation with you, or they're dreaming about a conversation with you to have a new transformation of the relationship that they want to proceed going forward, besides masturbating and jerking off. And so that was clarified by the King of Cups. Oh God, they're in love with you. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound so negative. I have an Aquarius moon. Don't forget about my face gestures. Okay, out the window. Yeah, this person's in love with you. This person is not fucking around. They really do want you back. They want you back. Yeah, they're not playing. They're not playing games, Cancer. This person is willing. Oh. So be surprised if they ask you to go on vacation with them. Or maybe, you know, a day at the beach. I mean, I live in New York, so beaches are closed at this time. But maybe some type of cruise ship, or I don't know. This person really wants to spend alone time with you. Look at his face. The King of Cups. King of Cups is a very gentle man, and wears his emotions on his sleeves. I don't think they're going to hide their emotions for you. And if they have, they won't for very long. So watch out. Okay. All right. So I'm going to clarify the last major arcana, the only major arcana that came out, which is the Judgment card. That's Scorpionic. And this card came out for Aries 4 times. I used, I think, 3 different decks. Yes, I used 3 different decks. In all 3 decks, the Judgment card came out. What are the odds of that? Very, very slim. But, you know, we're talking about Scorpio season, so, you know, Pluto. Judgment is a representation of Pluto, which rules Scorpio. So what came out? The 7 of Wands. Yeah, I don't think this person has a chance. Sorry, King of Cups. And that doesn't have to be a male king or queen. It's an energy, okay? You know your story more than I do. Yeah. You don't want this person back. And they're the one thinking and pondering about you at nighttime, in the day. They can't stop it. They can't. They know the mistake. They know that they lost the Empress, man or woman. They know that they lost this. The Empress. This is higher than the Queen. So I'll show you the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands, you see this cute little boy with the stick. Try to, you know, tell this little entity here to back the fuck off. It means, usually could mean just putting your walls up. Maybe you're hiding your emotions. You know, you could, I sense that you do feel some type of emotion for this person. But as far as reconciliation, it's going to stop at, you know, your emotions within you, inside of you. You're like, yeah, it's not going to go any further than this. It's going to stop at my body. And I'm not going to give you my energy. My energy stays inside of me. Yeah, you feel like they don't deserve any more of your energy. Fuck off. Isn't that cute? Fuck off, I said. You may block this person. You may end up blocking this person. I wouldn't be surprised. I have the 5 of Wands. Page of Cups. Yeah, this is in the Tower. This is an immature energy. I don't think they're gonna change, to tell you the truth. I think that if you do try to reconcile with this person, and that now I see why the Judgment card is here. You know, and then I see the fucking Tower at the bottom of the deck. This is life change. Whether you like it or not, the universe is on your side, actually. You know, and there are blessings in disguise. You know, you may not see it at the moment. It may hurt you, but I feel like the hurt is past energy for you, Cancer. But this person doesn't want to fight with you. This person really is still immature. Are set in their own ways as far as emotion. They don't know how to express emotions. That's what it is. It's like they don't know how to express the emotions. To me, that's pretty immature, but don't ask me. I can't deal with that shit. And they are fucking spying on you. This is the Page of Wands. Look how this... This is how I see the card, and tell me if I'm wrong. This person is literally like pretending to be a statue outside of your home or business. Like, you don't see me, I'm a statue. But I feel like, you know, they're like, you know, just like, you know, just wanting to know what you're up to if you have a new lover. All right, Cancer. That is your reading. I'm gonna stop here. I hope that that helped and resonated with you. Again, you could definitely reach me for a private reading. I'll leave my email. I'll also leave the links, if I remember, cross my fingers, to the Saturn and the full equinox miniature readings that I just recently did. Because Saturn is affecting us. It is a karmic planet. We all have karmic relationships. And if you've been waiting for something to happen, don't be surprised if you'll get that or you don't. It's karma. It could be good or bad karma. And Saturn it's right there, close to Earth. As far as the fall equinox reading, you know, with the scorpionic energy going on, it's gonna get worse. I'll tell you the truth before it gets better. I'm not gonna lie. It was the energy that I picked up before I started your reading, and that's what I like to do is meditate. When I said I meditate over your cards, I like to pick up the energy before I start the reading or give any type of insight or information. But I felt a storm brewing, big time, and I felt it through the moon. You know how the moon, the full moon, affects the tides. I mean, I know I was just talking about the new moon in Scorpio, but when I meditated, I saw a full moon. And when I was near these cards, I felt just a storm. And I felt like that moon was pulling those tides and those emotions like almost a purge, you know? If you know anybody with Cancer in their chart, if you have Cancer in your chart, don't be surprised if you're going through this energy right now, or any water sign for that case. It's gonna pull at your emotion. It's gonna pull at your heartstrings. Okay, but it will get better. It will get better. So hang in there. Okay. All right. Thanks, Cancer. See you next time. Where I will do your insight and information. Okay, of your zodiac sign. Bye.